Good morning. Welcome to Great Transition Strategies Monday Morning Stand-Up. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start and potentially give you something to help make you a more effective leader. Today's topic, advocacy again, and sponsorship. As an executive coach, I work with high performers to help them build their self-awareness so they understand themselves, how they lead, so they can be more effective and love what they do. Sponsorship advocacy. I had 3 instances, I actually had more. I'm going to go over 3 instances that came up this week with advocacy. So let's talk about it. First one, I already talked about medical, but I want to continue that one. Mom in a discharge from the hospital to a rehab facility, checks in, day after she's there, a representative from the insurance company says, okay, her expected stay is to this date. And the basis for that is what? Well, based upon her demographics, we put that in, and her medical conditions, put that in the model. This is the typical stay. And when we get to that point, then what? Well, we take a look at it then. Okay? Not a good answer. 48 hours prior to that, her time there, the initial time, notification, insurance is stopping payment, and she's going to be discharged on this day. And the basis of that is what? Insurance not paying. And what made them make that decision? Can we appeal it? Yes, you can appeal it. Here's the process. We appeal it. It goes to an independent agency. A medical doctor requests the data, and the medical doctor looks at the data. And after looking at the data, says, agree, disagree, disagreed with the discharge, mom's extended. So someone else, external to us, had to go look at the data. What did it really say in order to get her to stay longer? So was that agency, was the insurance really working in the best interest of the patient here? No. Were they looking at the data? No. Someone else had to do that in order to get her to stay longer and act in her best interest. Okay, so that's one. Next one. You know that colleague at work who is always in the boss's ear, stepping on other colleagues, stepping on folks so they can move through the organization? Well, now it's affecting you. She is now affecting you. You've been on this project for a while. You've been working on it. You've got relationships with stakeholders. The data is all showing, hey, you're doing a good job moving forward. But now she wants involvement in that. So she's in the boss's ear and just making the boss's life miserable. To the point, the boss called you and said, hey, come on in. I want to talk to you about your involvement in this project. So you know what's been going on behind the scenes. So you know, okay, this is not good. And you know what's happening. And the boss is leaning. So in your conversation, you know that the boss is leaning towards moving her into taking that over the position, him moving you someplace else. So what do? You are going out and getting other stakeholders to help get the data in front of him and show that you're making it. But this is more than just data. It's more than just data. There's emotions involved in it. So you got to get people to advocate for you. You got to get people to speak on your behalf so that way you're not going to get run over and moved out on this thing. You need someone to help you. Last one. I coach for a large organization, and in that organization, they're high performers. They get a coach, they get a mentor, and they get a sponsor. They meet once a month with each of those individuals on their own. And then the whole purpose, the purpose of the sponsor is to advocate for that individual. Sponsor gets to know the individual, where they want to go, promotion, what they're after career-wise, and then that sponsor is present in every personnel meeting. If there's going to be a move discussed, if there's a promotion committee, their career moves, career progression, that individual, that sponsor is going to be in that meeting to advocate for that individual, because the organizations recognize, big organization, we have biases, we have problems, we need to make sure people are advocated for. What a great idea. And I've seen this in a couple other organizations. It works. So my question to you as a leader, one, first, who is sponsoring and advocating you? Two, as you look at the folks for you, are they being sponsored? Are they being advocated for? And are you getting the data, or are you acting on data? Or are you acting on emotion? A lot of these things happen on emotion without data. Sponsorship, advocacy, something needed for every individual. It's needed for you, and it's needed for those that you lead. Hope you found that helpful. See you next Monday morning at 8:30. Have a great week.